our teams right now at midseason are ahead of where we've been in previous years. We want to continue to improve and find ways to swim faster and dive better and compete at a higher level. And based on our body of work last weekend, I would say that we are certainly on track with with where we want to be, given our stage in our current season. A big part of the the puzzle that we've been trying to figure out in terms of our own information gathering is we're pretty versatile. I think it's nice to have a guy like Sebastian Tostado on our roster that has been the high point at our conference championships for each of the past 2 years. That has won a handful of different events at the conference championships, and we're continuing to learn a little bit more about where some of his opportunities and strengths lie. Take that a step further on the men's side, and Dobro. He's posted the top time in our conference in 5 different events. He hasn't even really swum the IMs rested this year, and he was conference runner-up in the 400 last year. So, those are certainly good problems to have. On the women's side, it's a little bit more of the same. Trying to piece together what makes the most sense for for the group that we have. Even some of the people that swam very well and finished very, very well in their individual events last year are continuing to show development as a complete swimmer. Katie Ferrero is really coming into her own. Caitlin Killewald put a really nice weekend together, and that versatility I think is a healthy thing for the program. It continues to contribute to training at a high level and a healthy training environment day in and day out in practice. We're excited about our meet while we're down in in Texas on our training trip. Looking at what Southwestern did, at their mid-season meet, they're certainly going to be provide great competition on both sides. I think one of the really nice things about that meet is how well each of our teams, both the men and the women, match up. And to come back and and have a week or so here, where it's a little bit more of eat, sleep, swim before the semester starts, before we have to go up and face the defending MIAA champions at at Calvin. But we're excited about that level of competition. And then the following weekend, I think one of the things that excites us the most about our dual meet with Hope College this year is that it's actually at the Holland Aquatic Center. It'll be really nice, given that the Holland Aquatic Center is hosting our conference championships less than a month later, to be back in that facility more recently than our conference relays. We're going to use that opportunity to divers, for our divers to be familiar with the boards, for all the swimmers, with the blocks, the lighting, the nuances, the bulkhead, those little things, and hope that when we go back there in February that facility certainly seems familiar.